this is an interactive, playful session. No more listening, but more being in our bodies and have fun together. So that's the goal. And if you like to take your shoes off, you can put them under your chairs. The first part is going to be more of a practice for you. It's going to be a gentle yoga practice with no expectations. It's just a moment, a gift of relaxation and breathing. And then we're going to play some games, and I'll share some of the activities I do with the kids with you, with volunteers. When we have a bigger group, it's really hard to have everyone join as the class, so I will rely on volunteers to share some of these things. If we don't have volunteers, then we'll all get to do it, but it's gonna take a long time. So that's why we want to find the middle ground. And I know some of you have little kids, so you're going to be the first group of volunteers coming in. Who else has vested interest in this? So let's all come into a comfortable position, sitting in the front of your chair, sitting tall, and just coming to this space. Building our session together, just breathing. We are going to leave our roles, whether you are educators, parents, workers. Right now, you're just connecting with yourself for the next few minutes, giving yourself permission to be. Giving yourselves permission to be playful, be childlike. And slowly we're going to bring our arms up, lifting our arms up. And follow me as long as it feels comfortable. If you're feeling today is a day where you are completely done and you don't want to do anything and don't want to lift your finger, that's absolutely okay. And I respect that, so you know your body best. Good. Reach a little higher. And we're going to press our hands into our heart space. One more time. Inhaling, arms up. We're going to bring one arm back into our waist and lean to the side. And maybe you'll see a fellow conference mate and say hi to them. Hello. Going all the way to the other side. And maybe you'll see somebody else. Hello. Good. Come into the center. Inhaling, both arms up. Reach. And press your hands into your heart. Lifting your shoulders. Drop them down. Good. Pressing the palms together. Breathing here. You can close your eyes for a brief moment. You can look down, just connecting with yourself, inviting curiosity, wonder for this class, for this session, for this moment, for yourself. How does it feel to practice yoga with your colleagues right now? Feel your feet on the ground. Maybe press your toes down. Can you sit a little taller? We are inviting all the emotions, all the sensations for whatever it is, without forcing, without judging. If you really absolutely hate it, that's totally okay, and we respect that. Maybe there's a few things you like and you want to take it with you for your day-to-day. That's wonderful. We're creating space to observe, and we are creating space to understand ourselves, to see what feels good right now. Now slowly lifting our arms up one more time. Gonna twist our body. Using the chair, you can twist and look right behind you. Keep breathing. Inhale, come into the center, lift the arms up, twist to the other side. Look right behind you. Inhale, lift both arms up. Come into the center. Good. Pressing the hands down. Good. One more time, lifting your arms up. And press the hands into your heart. Interlacing your hands. Just showing some love for our wrists. Good. If you hear some cracking sounds from you or from your neighbors, that's normal. Other direction. Nice. And then we're going to press our hands out and all the way up. Good. Press your toes down. Maybe you can sit a little taller. Nice. And now we're going to bring our chin down towards your chest. And notice the sensation. If you're pushing yourself too hard and it feels hard on your shoulders, maybe you can bring it down a little bit. Make it comfortable for yourself. Breathing here. And slowly let it go. Shake it off. And I invite everyone to stand up. Get comfortable, feel the ground. Good. And we're gonna start shaking, moving, shaking our legs, arms, just going silly. Good. Nicely done. And this part is for us, not for the kids. Good. And find stillness, pressing your feet down, maybe opening your arms in mountain pose. Good. Inhaling, lifting your arms up. Good. We're gonna stretch to one side. Nicely done. Come into the center. Stretch to the other side. Come into the center. Now grab a giant beach ball. Good, activate your arms. Whoa, that's a big one. All right, nice. Now we're gonna throw these balls away. Good, shake it off. Opening your legs a little wide. Just gonna sway our arms. And notice what feels good for your body. You can bend your knees. Good. Just wanna get out our heads into our body. And using these movements. And then come into the center. Now cupping your hands, we're gonna tap our body. Going all the way down to our toes, to our heads. Tap, 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 tap. Activating our nervous system. Good. Front body, back body. Our lymphatic system, underarms. Get some love. Other side. Good. Your kidneys. Good. Nice. Inhaling, lifting your arms up. Now we're gonna slowly bend our knees. Sit in an imaginary chair. Good. Don't sit on your chairs. Good. Sit a little lower. Nice. Workout today is on yoga. Look, a little lower. Good. And then we're gonna breathe out. Let it go all the way up. Now bend your knees a little more. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale out. Make a sound. Good work last time. Take a deep breath in. Bend your knees. Nice. Shake it off. Well done. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhaling, lifting your arms up. Now we're going to come into your tippy toes. Lift your arms a little higher. Yay, you got it. Good. Nice balance. Tallest you've been today. So claim your space. Well done, everyone. A little taller. Nice. Press your hands into your heart. And come back to the mountain pose. Good. Relaxing. Close your eyes for a moment. Just take inventory. How does this feel for you? Maybe move your body a little bit. Sway around. Just observing. And back, hands to your heart. How does your balance feel today? Just before we start doing any balancing poses, just notice it. How are you balanced? Do you feel wobbly? And then we're gonna bring one leg up. Good. Nice. This is not a competition. And relax. Good. Tap, tap, tap again. Nicely done. Other side. Good. Lift your arms up. Good. Lift your leg up. Nice. Now maybe close your eyes. See what happens to your balance. Good. Nice try. Everyone is being brave. Good work. Slowly come on down. Thank you for trying. Good. Tap, 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 tap. Nicely done. And we're going to come into a star. Make space for each other. Good. Big shining stars. Good. Stretching to one side. Other side. One of the pieces I work with the kids is crossing the midline, and that's something we forget doing it. So we're gonna go to cross and come into our star. Try to bend your knees and touch your toes. Bend your knees and touch your toes and find your big shiny star. Good. And then come into the center. One more time. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, hands to your heart. And you may sit down. Great. Now taking a notice, maybe bringing one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Maybe you feel your heartbeat. Just observing how this few minutes, what does it feel like? And we're going to do a short relaxation with music. You can get comfortable in your chair. If you want to lean back, now is a good time. I'm going to put the music for the next few minutes. Relaxing, make it comfortable for yourself. You can close your eyes if you want to. Noticing your breath. Taking space, taking time for yourself to recharge. It's been a busy day. And some days when we have go, 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 it might be hard to relax, and that's totally fine. We're going to be here only for a minute. And for some of us, if we are tired, it might be really easy to relax without judgment. Just want to observe how it feels right now. Take this opportunity just to check in. How can you make it more comfortable? Maybe you want to move your leg, your feet. Relax your shoulders. Sometimes we hold a lot of tension in our jaw, so you can move your jaw. It's absolutely okay to fall asleep. And slowly, we come back here where we started, lifting our arms up, reaching up, pressing our hands to our heart, and make a wish. Make a wish for yourself. And we send our wishes to the universe. Whatever you wish for yourself, may that come true for everyone. Good. All right, everyone, welcome. to the kids part of the class. My name is Özlem, and I'm a kids yoga and mindfulness teacher. I work with the little ones from preschool to family classes at the libraries in Sonoma County. And I started teaching yoga with my son's kindergarten class, where he was, they had a sub-teacher issue, and there was nobody in the class, and the principal asked me to jump in and help out, and the only thing I knew was to do yoga, which I haven't done really kids yoga at that time. And the kids were really receptive, and they loved it, and it was such a fun way to engage with them. It just light a fire in me, and I went on to pursue some certifications, did my kids certification, adult certification, mindfulness certification. But the reason why I'm sharing this story is you don't need any of those certifications to teach kids yoga and be playful and use that music. So I look at everyone here as teachers already, because they want presence, and that's more than enough, and you all have that already. And today's class is a part of us gathering together to share our best practices together, because we have a lot to learn from each other. So I'm going to share some of the things that work for me, and we would love to hear from you as well, what works for you, and we'll have some demonstrations here as well. And it would work best if we get some volunteers for those demos. But before we start, I would like to open up to the group to share what works for you when you're being playful with kids, when you are doing activities with them. Have you noticed anything that you would like to share with us that you found helpful for you? Yes?
Just showing interest in where they're at, what they're doing.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. That's great. Thank you. Yes?
I think getting down on the ground with them is helpful.
That is very helpful, yes. It is very helpful, but there are sometimes that is not available, and that should not be a deterrent either. So I had more of a, in the beginning when I started, had a preconception that I had to do it on the floor. It's not gonna work. Oh, they need to take their shoes off. What am I gonna do if they don't take their shoes off? But then we moved into doing big classes outside in the elementary schools, where we were doing everything outside. They also are receptive to that too. So great points, right? Yeah.
Put on upbeat music, and you can just see that they start to loosen up. It makes you want to dance.
Exactly. That's a great one. Let's all stand up again and do a dance party. That's a great idea.
Sorry, I
Yeah, let's do that.
She paid me $5 to
If everybody had a
All right, shaking it, getting loose. Dance party here. Woohoo! If anybody has a move they want to show everyone, they can come into the center. Woohoo! Let's see the moves. Dance party. Megan, come into the center. Woohoo! Oh yeah! Woohoo! Any volunteers for a dance move?
Serving USA.
All right, great. Thank you. You can sit down. The dance parties are great because that's just like you said, it just gets them loosen up, and there's no expectations. It's not listening to the directions. So definitely, yes.
It changes the mood, too.
It changes the mood. Yes. And they don't have to be 10 minutes long. It could also be a half a song. So it could be, you have options there. And I do use the dance parties in my classes, and I also have this fun activity with peacock feathers that we do a dance party with. So I'm looking for some volunteers now to balance peacock feathers with me with a dance party. Do I have 3 or 4 people who would like to learn how to balance peacock feathers? Great, come on, find a mat. Thank you. We need one more person. Great, awesome. So in this activity, we are gonna learn how to balance peacock feathers. and you're gonna be able to balance it and move around and practice mindfulness. Now, how does this work? You have to keep your eye on your feather. If you're looking around, what happens to my feather? It falls. So I want to keep my eye on the feather. Now, I also need to move. If I stop, what happens to my feather? It falls. So we want to keep moving, do a dance party, and balance our feather. So I think you're going to do a great job. Now, if you want to add more, you can be pros at this. And look at that. You can do your fingers. There's a lot you can do. Okay, you guys ready? Awesome. Now, I would like to ask to take care of my feathers because some kids have been playing around with them and they broke, but I think you guys are going to do a great job with it. So there you go. There you go. There you go. I'm going to take this hazard and then put my music again. Let's go. You want to keep moving. Oh, look at these pros. There you go. Woohoo. Keep moving. You want to try it? Lift it up. Nice. Keep going. You guys are doing so good. There you go. Have you done this before? No? No? Wow. That looks amazing. You are so good. Thank you, volunteers. Great. So that was one activity to tie with a dance party. Usually the end of the class, that works really great, but we had it come up, so I wanted to share that. Anything else you would like to share as best practices or questions or challenges you have when you are trying to incorporate movement and music with kids?
I read their energy.
Yes.
And I make observations because sometimes they give you cues as to what they need, and it's after too many.
Yes, tuning into their energy, absolutely. And that's one thing I do with the classes that you will notice, to start with a high energy activity, to get them moving, to get them running, and then we go to a calming activity, and then we do another high energy activity, because if we want them to come in and lay down and breathe and do yoga, then we lost them already. So that's actually a great point, and an opportunity for us to do another demo. So do I have some volunteers to go around the jungle, to be animals and to be silly together here for our next activity? So I need maybe 2-3 people for this activity. Oh, fantastic, come on in, come on in. You can find any mat you like, and one more person. Come on, come on, come on. Remember, if we can't find volunteers, we're all going to do it together. So it's at your best interest. Really? I don't have anybody else?
Into the jungle is fun.
Oh, thank you so much. So come find your spot.
A little scary.
Let me explain what we are going to do. So do you guys like running around? Running. Yes, running, great. So next activity, we're going to go for a run here. We are going to run around. We are going to be in the jungle and we're going to see animals. When we see animals, we have to find our own mats and come back to our own mat. So make sure you know which mat is yours. Tap, tap, tap. Good. Which mat is yours? Your mat is the behind you is that purple one. Great. Tap, tap, tap. Great. Awesome. Are you guys ready? So we're going to come up. Everybody's following me. Everyone else here, you're not going to sit and watch. You're going to stand up and you're going to run in the place with us because I want you to get moving too.
During the drum solo is when you pose.
You better be ready. I'm going to start running. You're going to follow me. And everybody else, you're going to run in space. Megan, come on over. We are running in the jungle. Do you guys like running around? Nice. What type of animals are in the jungle? Tigers. Find your mat. It's a tiger. We're gonna do a tiger pose. Lift your tail. Roar like a tiger. Roar. Other side. Lift your tail. Roar. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. What other animals are in the jungle? Monkeys. Find your spot. It's a monkey. Woo, woo. Ah, ah. Ooh, ooh. Ah, ah. Ooh, ooh. Ah, ah. Let's go. We don't want the monkey chasing us. You're doing great. What other animals are in the jungle? Snakes. Find your spot. All the way down. Hands by your side. We're gonna be a snake. Now everyone watch me. We're gonna go the other direction. We're gonna go this way. Last time. What other animal in the jungle? Elephant. Find your spot. Who said elephant? Who said elephant? Do the pose. How would you do it? It's an elephant. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You can go back to your seat. Great. So this high energy one goes about maybe 10 poses or so, and then it's playful, it's not up to there, you can do any animal you like. And if there's usually an animal I don't know, in the last session it was somebody asked a sloth, and that's a good opportunity to just give it to the kid to do whatever they want to do. So it's not about what you know, it's more about being okay with being playful. There's no right or wrong answer. So that one goes, my heart. And then after that, that's a time when I usually get them to relax. So the running around the jungle, so now there's the heartbeat, and we come and do a similar relaxation, the one that we did with the adults one before. So that gives me an opportunity to come back to that relaxing moment together. Another activity we do before relaxation is the breathing bowl. So for this one, if you sit in front of your chairs, let's all breathe together to a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathing in and breathing out. Does anyone use a breathing bowl like this in their practices with kids? Yes, great, great. So I'm looking for a volunteer for this one who would like to show us how you use it. Would you like to show us how you use it? There you go. Right here? Yeah, you can be a teacher. Come. Yeah.
Well, maybe face this way.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Thank you. Great. Now, after this one, I usually show my big one because that gets a wow factor. And then this one, I say these bowls are just like our lungs. When we breathe in, our lungs get bigger. When we exhale, our lungs get smaller. And then we want to open this up together. So let's all sit tall, create some lung space. Do you guys know where your lungs are? We're good. How many lungs do we have? 1 or 2? Good. There you go. Whoa. All right, so now we're going to do it together. I am going to open it as long as I hear you breathing. So if you want to see it really big, so you want to breathe with me. 1, 2, 3. Breathing in. Breathing out. Do you think I can open it bigger? Yeah, let's make some more lung space. So bring your hands behind you. See how much space opening up. So we're gonna fill those lungs. Good, now keep your shoulders back. You can relax your arms. Good, sit a little bit more tall. Good, when you're slouching, you probably have seen grown-ups do this a lot. They fall forward like this. Their lungs get small, but we wanna sit tall. So it looks great, everyone. Let's see how big we can open it. 1, 2, 3. Breathing in. Breathing out. Well done. Great work. So that's another activity I do for the breathing one. Great. Anyone has any other suggestions on things that they work with the kids when incorporating music and movement that they would like to share with the group, or any challenges they face when they are with the kids and they might engage us with? We can bring up ideas and support.
How about engaging a shy child without putting them on the spot?
That's a great question. Yeah.
And fathering too. They behave and they start in fathering.
Patterning, yes. That's a great one. Does anyone have, let's do one at a time. So does anyone have any ideas and suggestions for how they might engage a shy child? Things that work for you?
And shy child, we can encourage them and model them.
Yep, modeling always, definitely. In my classes, I usually find bringing them closer to me as my helper, and I give a small job of some kind. So I do this activity with the singing bowl, which is pretty easy to do for them. And then from the beginning, if I get that, then they are usually hooked. That has worked for me. And then some partner activities, I usually go and partner with them on this one. So let's do this one together. So sitting tall. Can everyone hear the chime? Great. So I'm going to chime the bell. As soon as you hear it, I want to see your hands up. We're going to focus on listening powers. Wow, good work, everyone. Now, you're gonna keep your arms up as long as you're hearing the chime, and you're gonna bring your hand to your heart when you can't hear the sound. So the chime, you'll lift your arm. When the sound is gone, you're gonna bring your hand to your heart. Does everyone know where their hearts are? Yay, good, let's give it a try. Sitting tall, take a deep breath in, exhale out. Why is everyone so serious? Let's all wiggle our faces. Good, there we go, now we're ready. All right. Super fast, well done. Let's try it one more time, sitting tall. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Did I get you? Good. Now maybe to tune in, we close our eyes or look down so you can really focus on your listening. This will be the longest. Keep your hands up. Wow, that was a long one. Well done, everyone. Good work. So something like that I do, and where they can be part of it, that has worked for me. Yes. Thank you for that question. Any other questions? Any patterning is something you have mentioned. Do you have any activities that you can share with the group?
Starting circle when children's not focusing, then just
Yeah, let's all do that together. Oh, I love that. That's very nice. Great. Great. There is one more that I do similar to this. I need a volunteer for that one. Megan, can I actually ask you if you sit here, you sit across with each other, and then what we are going to do is clap, cross, and then clap together. And we go like this. Clap, cross, clap, cross, clap together. And then there's a song that goes with it, and it's like this. My little light bows to your little light. Your little light. Your little light. My little light bows to your little light. Namaste. So then we go faster, but that's another one that really is helpful. Thank you. You're
welcome.
Great. Any other?
For pattern, we do like the open shut them song, or the open shut them, give a little quack quack quack, open shut them, put you can, yep.
Great.
You do give a little tap, you can do put them in your lap. It's a great way to get kids to come to circle when, or like if they're like all fidgety, if you start up with them and like, you're doing a song, and then like, oh, okay, and do it.
That's great, yes. The routines and building some classroom culture around those types of anchoring songs is really helpful. So thank you for sharing that, yes. Great, so we're ready for another volunteer activity. We're gonna play with pom-poms. So we're gonna do yoga for the toes. So I need a few volunteers here. We're gonna throw some pom-poms on the floor and get moving, and we're gonna grab the pom-poms with our feet and bring it our mats and then do some activities with that. So I would love to see some volunteers. Yay, great. Exactly, good. So this one is really fun, especially for the family classes too, where there's another grown up with the kid. They do it together as a way to engage. That's really fun. You can do that, and it doesn't matter how old the little ones are. I'm gonna throw some pom-poms in the middle. Now, do you think that's enough for us?
No.
No, you are really fun. Let's put a little more. What do you think? Would you like more?
Yes.
Oh, you are so fun.
Definitely.
Definitely. Oops, I forgot to tell you guys. We are gonna clean this up together. So, would you like more?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. How about you?
I'm good.
Oh my goodness. I think we need a little more. I think I have some more fun ones. Oh, this is a sparkly one. Get it all together. Don't worry. Now we're going to bring our hands behind you because we cannot use our arms. We're only going to use our toes. And you're going to come and grab any pom-pom you want, and you're going to bring it back to your mat. But we're going to start when I say go. So move all the way back on your mat. I'm going to find the music. And then we are going to go. And go. Come into the center. Grab as many as you want.
Then everybody be served.
There you go. Look at you. You can grab multiples. Make sure you have at least a few on your mats. Let's go, let's go. Make sure you use both legs. You got it. This also comes handy when you are collecting Legos. Let's go.
Okay,
We'll all be planning.
with their toes.
you can go back onto your spots. This is usually a little longer, but we're gonna do it fast for you. And then I have them in front of the pom-poms, and we build something with the pom-poms. You can make anything you like. We're gonna have a little bit music, and be creative, whatever you like to do in the next few minutes. There is no right or wrong way of doing it, and if you need more pom-poms, you can grab it from the center. Another activity that ties being mindful and calmer after a high energy song, so that's how I tie the two together, and then we get to be creative. And pom-poms are usually fun. Then the kids sometimes get really 3D and start doing explosions and fireworks, and it's really fun to see that. Great, does anyone want to show their work? Wow, everyone is so serious in this group, taking this kid job. Wow, Megan, what did you make?
I made a flower.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I loved how you used the green and lined them up. So it's then also an opportunity to give some feedback that's really talks to the kids, and opportunity to connect with them. Wow, I liked how you put that on top of the big one. Did you like that sparkly one? Oh, that looks amazing. So creative.
I made a happy face.
You made a happy face. I love it. That is so cute. Well done. What did you? What did you make?
Mine is a rainbow dragon.
A rainbow dragon. That is so creative. Amazing. And you have found a rainbow of pom-poms. Wow. What did you make?
I made a clown face for everyone.
Oh, and you made it for us toward this view. That is so thoughtful. That was so amazing. Thank you. Now remember we said we will clean this up together. So now we're gonna put them all back in. Thank you so much for your help. And thank you for volunteering. Go, there you go. You can take as many as you want. Sometimes I do gift them. There you go. No problem, we'll just deal with it. Yes, clean up song, definitely they bring that back. There you go. Good, thank you. All right, the next fun thing we are going to do, I really would love to show this one. Usually after relaxation, I bring my bubbles out, and the bubbles, you can imagine, they love the bubbles. And it's really fun when I have the kids laying down for relaxation. There's something more fun coming after, so that helps with that too. They're looking forward to it. Who would be my volunteer for this one to come and lay down on the mats? We're gonna lift the legs up. I'm gonna blow some bubbles, and you're gonna pop them using your feet. Any volunteers? And you don't have to take your shoes off. I really don't want you to miss it out. It's not for me, it's for the group and the video. Great, awesome, thank you so much. So laying down.
In the last book, we might as well.
Yeah. So the relaxation, so since I have him, we can have the whole thing a little bit so you can see. Now it's the time to relax, and everyone who is laying down will get a butterfly on their belly. You want to lay down and keep your butterfly on your belly. Remember, if you're moving around, the butterflies fly away, so you want to keep them. Well done. And now slowly, you can tap your belly to find your butterfly. Lift it high up to the sky. Good. And then look at the colors. And then you can lift your legs and place the butterfly on top of your feet. Nice. Nice. And that's when I come and grab the butterfly. And then keep your legs up. Now the fun part, where I'm gonna come around with bubbles, and you're gonna blow the bubbles with your feet, and you're gonna pop them. Pop, 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 pop. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Nice. One more. There, you got it. Nice. Thank you so much. There's more. Usually, that's really an activity that kids love a lot, and they want a second round. That would be another opportunity for me to go around and just get some laughs out of them and end the class with fun. So it's really fun. I have more I want to show you. Any volunteers for the next one that will do some balancing activities with little stuffed animals? Do you use stuffed animals? Great, come on up. Thank you. Do I have one more person? Oh, you can stand up. Okay. Yeah, this one's standing up. Okay. Do I have one more person to join? Thank you so much. So we are going to get some stuffed animals and place them on our heads. Oh, you want to come? No. Oh. It's not that bad. All right, so see, nicely done. And we're gonna walk around mindfully, balancing the animals. You can open your arms for balance. Wow, be really mindful. You don't wanna drop your stuffed animal. Good work. We're almost done. And this is one I use to change some activities, to get them more into their bodies. Well done. And then give a big hug to your stuffy. And thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Great. All right. We are about to come to the end of our session, our time together, but we still have some time for Q&A, for some more things I can share with you. So maybe thinking about what we covered and things that you might want to ask. There is no wrong question. There is no easy question or hard question. It is our last chance to gather some feedback. Yes?
I have a question. So in a library where it's like a parent will bring the children, and when the parent is doing too much and not allowing the child to do things themselves, how do you do anything?
It's very common, and that really is again the modeling. So it's more like trying to separate and then giving reassurance of, I keep saying there is no right or wrong way of doing it. There's like, let's see how our friend does it, and then give the parents opportunity to be the teacher. They like to do that. So, but separating it out, and then some kids do like to be together with their grown-up. So it's not always, but you will have to get to know them. And this part is where I find the hardest with the libraries especially. There is no consistency. When there is no consistency, when there is one-time type of a class, it's really hard. It's more becomes a demo than building the relationship part. Where I enjoy the most is the school environment where I go every week, and when I build that relationship, and it's same with the family classes too, if it's more consistent, then you get to really be more involved. You know the person, then you can decide and find ways like that. But thank you for that question. Yes?
When you go into the school, how long are your sessions, and do you have like a flow of activities? Do you vary it every week, or do you give kind of the same ones to let them build competence?
I do have a curriculum that is built on to each other. Like every week is based on a skill that adds up to more skills, and trying to lengthen the time of being mindful, being aware of your body, starting from 10 seconds to ending it up in 3 minutes type of a body awareness and emotional awareness. But length of the class, every school is different, every district is different. I try to fit into whatever they give me as available. My recommended time is 20 minutes to go in, and I do multiple classes because anything less than 20 minutes is too short. And more than half an hour, they really don't have that flexibility in their instructional hours. So, and after school is another place that I do up to 45 minutes. So that's like the sweet spot, I think, is 20 minutes. You're welcome. Yes?
Do you use any of the cards that teach you poses for kids? And
Yes.
if you do, which ones would you recommend?
I have them. I brought them today. So this one, the yoga pretzel ones, is the one I use. The visuals for the yoga cards is helpful for the kids, but sometimes it becomes a distraction. So you will have to see how it works with your class. Sometimes I use it for giving them the initiative, like in that shy student example, or the parent who is hovering on the child. So I give them the cards and they select one and they show it to everybody else as a yoga pose as the teacher. Then there's another activity I do. I put the poses I select and put it on the mats, and we play more like musical chairs. And then you go around, stop the music, whichever you land, you do that pose. So things like that I use. Yeah. Anybody else? Do you use any yoga cards?
We do.
And these are big and really
I
nice.
love that. Thank
Yes,
you.
you're welcome. Well, thank you everyone for coming.
I just want to make a note too that in your conference packet there's a page of Ozan's information if you want to bring her to your school or your site or whatever and train your
Yes, or if you have any questions.
with your kids.
Yes. Oh, thank
all
you.
of that, so.
Thank you. Definitely. And then feel free to send me any questions, anything that comes out. I would love to be of service to you all. So thank you. Great. Thank you.